this mural's sick. Look at the Ponce. You got the Ponce sign there. Jimmy Carter, Hank Aaron, MLK. Look at this. You know you got a Benz. They got all the Benz, Mercedes-Benz vehicles. Our host said somewhere around 25 of them around the building. Makes sense. 27-year agreement with Mercedes-Benz is what the stadium has. Just looking up at that sign, they had stadium nachos. It looked like the nachos were in like a stadium bowl. That was kind of cool looking. This is the Ring of Honor right here, where all the legendary Atlanta Falcons are all listed. I see Barkowski over here, Dion's right there, Warwick Dunn down there. There go the owner, and I mean that's you know, that's good. Ring of Honor's a thing. I think it's a thing for many stadiums, if not all of them. You know, I love vintage, nostalgia. You know, and this building opened in 2017, but check this out. Coming up on our left is seats from the Georgia Dome. And needless to say, the host has already made it clear what an upgrade they made with their seats. They look like the old Veteran Stadium seats in Philly. Look at those prices.
So y'all can look up here and see even more prices. You can come in here and get that classic hot dog for $2, pretzel for $2.
I'm doing that right.
Did anybody get the souvenir cup for $4? So if y'all would have got that cup when you come back to another event, you could have brought that same cup back with you, and you wouldn't have to stop right here and purchase another cup.
They do not play around with their Coca-Cola signage, marketing, murals, wall paintings. That is around and around. Yeah, just a little plug there for the birds. But yo, she was explaining about their prices here. Why other stadiums don't follow suit? I know because they're greedy, but it's embarrassing. It's really, really freaking embarrassing. Look at that antique car up there. This is all made from canceled checks, look.
And I think we are going to be doing some art tours soon, so if y'all really wanted to come in here and look at the art pieces.
There's a list of major events that they've held here at Mercedes-Benz. 2028 Super Bowl will be added along with the men's Final Four. I think a couple years after that, I think that's the year, but 2028 Super Bowl, imagine that. I'll be there. $186,000. Whoa.
But it's more of what I perceive when I look at this. So I see all the blue skies on top, all the greenery on the bottom. I see the city of Atlanta. Everything is very big and bright, except for our stadium right here. So to me, that means that we are part of this. Sit up in the seating bowl and be on the 50-yard line where you can come out to the stadium. So I'm going to take y'all out here. We're going to experience. And when you're out here in this patio area, you're right behind the player's bench.
Yeah, entering the field location.
So you guys quickly get your pictures scanned. We're not going to spend too much time here. I'm going to give you all the information about the field when we actually go through that tunnel.
Welcome to the locker room of your Atlanta Falcons.
looks like to what it looked like under the Wells Fargo Center. Certainly not as clean. No offense to up there, but I think this is more like the public, though, too, is accessing this area to a degree. So maybe not so much the arena, but being on a bottom floor of the building under the seating, which would be above. It definitely has that similarity to the well, it's not Wells Fargo Center, whatever they're calling it now.
So the weather almost has to be perfect. So it has to be clear for the 200 miles surrounding the stadium. So the roof was open last night. We only open our roof on average maybe 6 times out of a whole year. So for y'all to be here last night, for my people that were here, and y'all got a chance to experience that, y'all are very special. All right, so a lot of people don't get a chance. I think the last time that we had the roof open was for one of our soccer matches. All right, so we have 8 the bed area. You can see some signage.
So they actually feed this garden with their wastewater, rainwater, which they hold God knows how many hundreds of thousands of gallons of rainwater. They're really not missing anything in terms of conservation, recycling. And this, look, you see this right there. We're right here, right in the back. I don't know what street this is. Martin Luther King Drive. Yeah.
Anybody go to high school in Georgia here? Okay, all right. Miss Ellie, you know I don't remember that. That's cool though.
Okay, we found Aziz's little intro to her mural. Look at this. So, so Courtney was kind enough to bring us up to see Aziz's mural. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. Yes, Aziza Andre. What beautiful. There he is. Like it or not, the legend. We got the tour. The tour was fantastic. It's highly recommended. Our tour guide's name is Courtney. Fantastic tour. You know, I would assume they're always looking for like locals to do this, to do the tour, and she's certainly been in Atlanta for a long time. So that was really cool, just listening to her, you know, the Atlanta vibe that she had with the team, being in the area for a long time. All right, y'all, what'd you think of the tour? What's your? I know we're Birds fans, but I mean,
it's a good tour. It's a nice stadium. Big ass stadium. Really nice stadium.
Being employed. Go ahead.
It's a fancy stadium.
Yeah, it is. So being like employees at one of the grandest venues in the United States, which is the center.
Oh.
I know you.
Okay.
Not maybe not. I like to throw big words in there because I only have a few of them I use. Where'd that rank, or in comparison to the center?
Compared to this?
You know what I mean? Like, all right. First off, who has the better locker room, Sixers locker room or the Falcons?
Sixers.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Sixers is way
yeah,
better.
it does. See that?
Kinda, like, it was like a rectangle. It wasn't much there.
I kind of felt that way.
The Eagles locker room is even better.
Okay.
And they got the trophies in it. We do have the trophies.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about trophies. Well, we can talk about trophies.
We're not going to talk about 28-3 either. I don't bring that up.
Yeah. So yeah, it was awesome. I'm really happy. Matter of fact, if I get some other people to come to the area, I would absolutely come back and do the tour again with them. So yeah, okay, folks, thanks for watching. Have a great day, pleasant tomorrow. Go Birds. I don't know when this video is going to post, but they got the Minnesota Vikings coming up this Sunday at 1. Atlanta's fresh off a whooping of the Buffalo Bills. I'm not mad at that at all. I think that's great. So that good for them down here in Atlanta. And that's going to just about do it, folks. Great day, pleasant tomorrow. I'll see you next episode.